Hello everyone, it's Mop again. In the last episode, we took out the twins, the Brimstone Elemental, and Skeletron Prime, and in this episode, I have got to take out either Calamitous or Plantera, or both, I don't know. We usually end up taking out one or two bosses. But first of all, of course, we have a few upgrades to do. We've already got the Hallowed Rune, which I didn't actually read, so you can pause to read that if you want. But I'll probably just replace Permafrost Concoction for now, because I don't really need it right now. So, aside from that, the next upgrades are the Sun God Staff, which is an upgrade to the regular Sun Spirit Staff. And there's also the Angel Treads, which is an upgrade to the Frost Spark Boots, which I think I want to get first. Alright, so I'm going to need Lava Waders, the Harpy Ring, and one of each of the souls, which I should have. And here they are. I already had everything, so these are going to be a big upgrade to our boots finally. 36% increased running acceleration, as well as the effects of the Lava Charm. It'll definitely be pretty good. I think we can also upgrade our Alchemist Charm. Oh yeah, definitely. We could have done this a while ago. So let's make that. Here it is. Buff duration is 35% longer, and you have a high chance to not consume potions. So that's going to save me some money. And we also have the Sun God Staff to make, so let's see if I can make that. I might need to go and get some other stuff beforehand. Oh, never mind, it's right here. And now that it's reforged, I want to try it out against a boss. I guess against the Slime God. I mean, I don't expect it to deal that much damage, because it's just one summon, but it actually seems to be pretty good. It attacks pretty rapidly, so I like that. It'll definitely be some good added damage. I lost a bit of audio after that. I went to get this item called the Blood Orange, which gives us 25 max life, and that's pretty much it. Afterwards, I started fighting Calamitous. I tried Plantera a bit, but so far I haven't had much luck with it. But essentially that's all that you missed. So I'll get right back to fighting Calamitous. Oh, actually, I forgot about a certain thing that you can get. Once you've beaten the 3 mech bosses, you can get the Cryogenic Staff, which is a pretty good summon. It's actually more of a turret, as in you place it and it deals a lot of damage. I remember when I tried Death Mode, I used this weapon a lot and it was pretty good, so I'll be sure to use it from now on. Okay, wow, actually, Plantera doesn't seem all that terrible. I mean, once you get all the little arms off, it's actually not that bad. Unless there's a third phase that's particularly difficult, that might actually be my next enemy. I kind of prefer that over the Calamitous fight, and you basically get the same rewards for beating Plantera versus Calamitous. You get a new summon weapon, and you're allowed access to some new upgrade materials in the Abyss. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try Plantera. I mean, who knows what I'll end up beating. But I'm gonna turn my focus to Plantera for now. The trick is really in the hook movement. You have to use your platforms and you have to really try to circle Plantera as much as you can. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Not even challenging. Not even a problem. There we go. That was actually really not so bad. I never really realized that I could just circle it, but yeah, here's Plantera, which gives us a lot of other things. Oh, that's right. That gives us access to Perennial Ore, which is a new armor set and all that. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we have to beat Calamitous first before we can get it, but I'll check it out. This is there's a mini boss we can fight now. And I think most of the dungeon stuff happens once you've beaten Golem, so I don't think there's that much that we can do there. But let's check out the treasure chest, or treasure bag rather. Oh, and we got the pygmy staff, which, well, it's not really great, but it allows us to get the pygmy set from the witch doctor, as well as a bunch of other items from the witch doctor, and living shards, which we can actually use to make a new summon weapon, which I forgot about slightly. Yeah, so let's go do that. That was really not that bad. I mean, 56 deaths, and only about 10 starting from when we actually had this level of power. So it really wasn't that bad. Okay, and here's the new weapon we can make, the plantation staff. You know, actually, I don't think this weapon is that good, but we'll try it out anyways. But I think I remember it not being all that good. Oh, also Agnes, the brewer, also sells Zerg potions now, which is really helpful. So let's see. Oh. Okay, definitely, it does deal a lot of damage, but it's pretty slow at reaching the opponents, which is not super great. I don't really know what it's doing, honestly. But luckily that's not the only upgrade we can make, so hopefully Calamitous won't be too terrible. Alright, so I looked up some of the other upgrades that we can make, and first and foremost, I think I'm going to go to the jungle once I've made myself an upgraded pickaxe. And we're going to go and mine that new ore. I think there's a summon weapon we can make, as well as a new armor set. The new armor set I'm not so sure I'm going to make, because it seems to be more of a classless armor set. There's not really one specifically for summoners, so I guess I'll mess around with that afterwards. I want to make that new weapon, and then I want to go to the dungeon, because I thought you could only get ectoplasm once you defeated Golem. But I looked it up and it seems like it's post Plantera, so we might actually have a lot more upgrades than I thought, so we'll check that out. Alright, we should have enough perennial bars to make the weapon that I was looking for. It's called the... here, Viral Sprout. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it would stay above your head. It's interesting, I gotta give it that. I don't know how it compares really with my other weapons. It's kind of hard to tell. I'll put it to the test against Calamitous at some point. Oh, looks like we definitely do have access to ectoplasm. I guess that means I'm gonna farm it a bunch. This is like one of the resources that you really need a lot of in the Calamity mod. Oh boy. I might need to get some more piercing weapons to deal with these guys. But now that we have ectoplasm, we can get all these cores, which become a lot of helpful things. But before we move on to the events and the mini-boss, I want to quickly just get all the items from the Witch Doctor, because we're going to need them for a lot of the accessories that we're going to be making soon. Alright, let's see. So there's all the Tiki stuff, which I'll gladly get. Oh, the wings actually have a set bonus with the Tiki armor. I guess it's worth trying it out, maybe? We'll see how the set bonuses compare. But ultimately we got all those items from the Witch Doctor so that we could make this one summon accessory, which gives us 2 minion slots and a few other buffs. It's something that you mix with the necromantic scroll, which you get from the pumpkin moon. So I'm gonna summon this. I guess we'll go to our big arena. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I really just need one item, so we can pretty much leave the second I get it. I'll just get the items and be back. So this is the item that we're after. I'm just missing holy water, which I'm not sure how to make. I guess I'll have to teleport the Dryad to the hallowed biome for that. This will be a pretty big upgrade. It gives us 2 max minions, and minions inflict holy flames on hit. I do like the look of that, especially with all the extra minion slots. Yep, we're definitely getting a lot more powerful. So, okay, Status's Blessing, and now we might actually want to get the Spooky set, because the Spooky Wings also have a minion buff, and they have better flight time and speed. I think it is better. So I'll go and get the rest of the Spooky armor, and then we've got a bunch of other upgrades to make. Alright, so these are the 2 items that I got. Essentially, this is going to replace our dash, and this is another defensive upgrade, which right now I don't think I'm going to use much, but I know for sure in the future it's going to become something that we're going to use. So they're good to have, even though they're not weapon upgrades, which are usually more exciting. And speaking of weapons, there's 2 weapons that we can actually get. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know how difficult this thing is. I haven't done it in a while. It doesn't seem to be all that bad. We seem to be pretty overpowered. Yep, there we go. The grand scale. So let's see what we can actually make with this. So there is the Sand Shark Tooth Necklace, which I will make, but mainly there's also the Sand Sharknado Staff. So I will kill another one, and then we'll make those 2 items. And that's another one down, so let's see. For the Sand Sharknado Staff, I need some Ancient Cloth, which I can get. And for the Sand Shark Tooth Necklace, I can actually make it already. I don't think I'm going to use it though, but it does become something pretty helpful later on. I don't remember using this weapon before, so I don't know if it's any good. I feel like the fact that I don't remember using it probably means that it wasn't very good when I did try it, because I don't think it's new, but I don't remember ever using it much, so whatever, we'll see. So yeah, as expected, it's just like the regular Sharknado Staff, except it's sandy, I guess. But how does it do against a rapid moving boss? We'll see. I mean, surprisingly, it's a lot more effective than I thought it would. I wouldn't completely take it out of my consideration against Calamitas, because it seems to be pretty rapid. Yeah, I think I actually quite like it. It's not bad at all. Well, that's a surprise. Alright, but that's pretty much all the upgrades we can make for now. So I'm gonna go and get my accessories reforged, and then I'll head on into the Calamitous fight, and I'll tell you how that's going in a second. So I was trying Leviathan and Anahita, and I mean I got them to like a third of their total health on like the first try, which is pretty good, I'd say. They do drop a summon weapon and some accessories which might be useful, so I guess I'll shift my focus to them. Hopefully I'll be able to beat it, because at this rate the episode's gonna be late again. I really will try to get it back into that weekend posting time frame thing, but currently the episodes are just really long to film because of how difficult the bosses get, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! What? 179? Really? Come on. Okay, okay, good. That really wasn't that bad. Surprisingly, really not that bad. Still kind of annoying, but only 22 deaths. So let's see what we got in the treasure bag. And we luckily did get the Gastric Belcher Staff, which is the summon weapon. We also got the Pearl of Enthrallment and the Leviathan Ambergris, which hopefully will help defeat Calamitous next episode, I'm thinking. So I got it reforged, and let's see. Yeah, I mean, looks like the Gastric Belchers that we had. Oh wow, that actually does look like it deals a lot of damage, especially since that was just one. But let's try it out against the Slime God. I mean, they seem to deal a lot of damage when they do deal damage, but it's not very frequent that they do, which is pretty worrisome. I guess I'll try it out against Calamitous just once and we'll see. I'm probably gonna shorten the episodes from here on out because the bosses are getting really difficult, so it's hard for me to fit in that much content since I spend more than half of the time just fighting the bosses, and I'm starting to think that in the coming weeks it's gonna only get harder. So we'll see. But that's pretty much going to be it for this week's episode. Be sure to leave any tips or questions or comments in the comment section. And if you want to see more content like this and you aren't subscribed already, you can subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye bye.